Hello there, and welcome to Born Suckers, Elliott Wave Analysis of Natural Gas. Okay, so there's been some debate. I'd like to get your answers as to what you folks think out there in YouTube land, as to whether Wave C is complete, if Wave 5 has actually been complete here. So previously we got Wave 1, Wave 1, 2, 3 over here in this mess. I'm just going to clean this up for everyone. 3 is over here. Okay. 3, 4, ABC4, and now 5. As I stated in previous videos, that I believe that this was a ending diagonal with an elongated wave 5. So from wave 4, the shoulder, 1, 2, 3, which I've stated over here. Let's just grab this. Quickly do this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, that being said, is wave 5 of C actually complete? Is it complete? That's what we're looking for. I'm just going to eyeball this here. Not going to get fancy with coordinates. You can do that at home. Beyond the 1.618 and is where wave 5 completed. From wave 1 and 2, wave 3 hit the 100% mark right here of the Fibonacci extension. And wave 4, of course, I'm not going to get into how far it retraced of wave 2 and 3, but wave 5, now we're going to get into the top of wave 2, to the top of wave 4, down to the bottom of wave 3. And we see it went beyond the 100%, not quite to the 1.618. However, there is another little trick that I have been reading about, and it is using 141. Didn't hit that level either. Okay, so if you'd like, I'd like to hear some comments as to whether you believe wave 5 of C is actually complete or not. This looks 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If this was 1, 2, 3 here, I don't think so. This doesn't look like a wave 5 count, or count for 5 here. You could go 1 down to here, right? 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC to 2. Maybe you want to do this kind of method. I don't know, ending diagonal, but then you've got to have one as long and then the other, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 would be shorter. We had a gap here. We filled the gap on Friday. That's closed. I'll just delete this here now. I don't believe that's correct. I believe it is actually something along the lines of, just bring this one over here, something like this. 1, 2, this is a little wave 1 of the wave 3 that I'm thinking it is. And let's go here. It didn't do anything, so we're going to try and do the wave 1, 2. 1, 2. Beyond the 1.618, not quite to the 2.618. So let's get a finer look at it. Here's a little tiny wave 1 from the top of wave 2 to the smaller wave 2. And 1 is here. And not quite to the 2.36 or 4.236 rather. Pardon me. So anyway, if that's 3, if this is 3 of 5, could this be 4? Whoops. Could this over here be 4? And the debate here is oh, if this is 3, let's just change that color. Okay, kind of crappy. The debate here is quite possibly this could be A, B, C, D, and E ending in a very extended ABC right here, if you follow me. Let's just pencil that in here. A, B, B over here, C. Okay. Now it did close above the 200 period moving average. We have less than an hour to go before the open on Sunday. And that could be a corrective. However, the other scenario, if indeed this is wave 5, if C is complete, the other way it could go is elongated leading diagonal wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's just hammer that out in a different color. Whoops. We always like orange, don't we? Call it a micro, right? Okay. Now, this is a 4-hour chart, obviously, if I hadn't already stated that. So that looks possible, which means we would have to see either way, I believe we're going to have to come down and close this gap over here. We would have to see a retrace of an ABC on the way down here, if this is indeed a elongated wave. This looks like a B here, ABC. Let's see here again. Pull this up for you. A, B, C. Gap here was closed. Next day, A, B, C. Again to wave 4, right? A, B, B, C over here someplace, something like that. And again, could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5, right? As an ending diagonal, since we had an elongated diagonal over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So it's open for discussion, obviously, and I'd like to get your thoughts on what exactly this is, because that was one item that was discussed. Okay. The other thing I'd like to get your thoughts on is, see, notice how here the bottom, just watch this number over here, the low, okay, where my mouse is. Okay, the low was 4.906. We discussed this in the previous video last week. And watch this trick. I'm going to go to the daily chart, and here's the low. Here's the low right here. And look at that low. Again, look at this number. The low, 4.750. So where did that come from? Did that just appear? Is it an error? Is it raw data not being... See, look at that. See, where did that come in? Where did that candle show up with that bottom? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I imagine it's just going to gap up a little bit and then start moving down, possibly into the previous 4-hour candle over here. That gap, close some of it. If you're not aware, previously this gap was what is known as the had price adjustment from a contract rollover worked into it. So priced into it, actually. We'd like to hear your thoughts. Thank you and have a great day. Bye now.